I forgot to unmute my freaking thing, and I was like, oh, I think that's just OBS, or yeah, just StreamYard's being screwy, and it wasn't. It was me being dumb. Because the YouTube video was muted, that's why. Yeah, before it gave me an unskippable 2-minute ad, and I was like, wait a minute. Because I'm so used to on mobile, like, with most of them I can skip them, but for my desktop, I guess because of my ad blocker, I can't freaking skip on, like, all the ones on PC are unskippable. Gave me a 2-minute one. Good thing it was in a playlist, dude. God. Because the goose is like, why is the thing not popping up? It's 2 minutes, and then I realized, oh shoot, like, that's not how it works. Oh, see, I don't think I can do anything with this. Really? I need more either towers or levels. I think the levels give you like quite a bit. I think they give you like 5 each. Also, even though I was literally sitting on the freaking like start streaming thing, I didn't tweet that I was streaming, which is like, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I still haven't done an introductory post on Blue Sky because I think originally it was just cause like, oh, I'm probably not gonna post anything on there, but yeah, if I post like announcement streams, and like I should probably do like an introduction stream on, or an introduction post on there. I think I've learned that I'm too freaking socially awkward even to make a freaking Blue Sky post, like just introducing myself. It's so bad. In a way, like weird way, it makes you like happy that I saw Aqua's stuff like after she graduated, because dude, I see so much of Aqua in me. Like the socially awkwardness, like even like when they said like she was like more confident, even like I just relate to Aqua so much. So in a weird way, I am kind of glad I only found her like after, because I think if I saw that announcement when I was watching clips of her before, that would have hit me pretty hard. But we got lucky. Oh, I didn't even realize this was a thing. I'll do that though. Oh, cool. Okay, it just gave me one swap. Never mind. That just made the thing worse. That's great. God freaking dang it, dude. Yeah, I'm at least done with that freaking driving school stuff. That's nice, because I don't have to ever deal with it again. That's nice, at least. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get my license. It seems like at least for like the next like month, it seems. Which I feel like it's basically gonna be my birthday, and I'm gonna be an adult. Freaking when I can take it anyway, so I feel like the whole like trying to get it done was kind of pointless then in hindsight, but who knows? Yeah. Who knows, man? Just checking to make sure I'm on quick. Because I kept screwing up the freaking categories. Like, this is the second time in a row I'm doing it. But, like, it's just because I would always screw up the freaking categories, man. So I'm just making sure, like, nothing's wrong or anything. Yeah. I think I said on stream before, but like I'm starting to like go through it again. It's just like, hey, one thing of like me having a low tolerance to social injustice and just like that kind of like humor and stuff is like, I just get so many bad vibes from people that I just don't want to talk to or like listen to because of that. Like if I have even like an inkling that they might have that, like then I don't want to watch them or like talk to them, which I feel like sucks. But especially when I want to inform people. I mean, I think if people are like nice about it, right? Like, then that's probably more approachable. But Yeah, it just sucks. Like for that as well, especially in high school, dude, because these people don't care about leftist policy, and it sucks. I wish they would though, because some of them can vote. So like, I feel like they should start thinking independently and having their own views at this point. Like, I so badly want to do a school assembly where I freaking just talk about what's going on in politics, like especially American politics. Because, dude, the more I'm in this Holocaust class, the more I'm like going crazy. Like, just because like I think I said before, but there was an assignment like that we're just given, right? We were given a few minutes to write down like, oh, how does like democracy protect the rights? I believe was the first one, and then like, how can those rights be taken away? It's the second line. Dude, I wrote down like 6 really easily because they're happening in the modern day. They're literally happening right now. It's like if people were to question like, oh, how did you come up with those so fast? Like, I don't know, man. It's almost like we're experiencing it right now. Like, I just wish, especially in that Holocaust class, I mean, I think from what I could tell, most people just don't really care about it because they just keep talking over the teacher while they're trying to lecture. So, you know, that's great. But also, like, I just don't think they'll apply that knowledge to modern day, even though it's very applicable. You'd be surprised at how applicable it'd be. I feel like if you applied it, you then would be like, how did we get back in this situation? And boy, is that a long story. I mean, actually, I'm sure it's not even that complicated. Like, it is just capitalism. Honestly. That's like the start of it, right? And then if they want to get more in depth, you go more in depth, you know? But... yeah. Isn't there one spot that like you get more things? Like in its second highest stage compared to its highest? Or am I thinking of a different game entirely? That is possible. That might be the case. I might just be losing my mind. Ugh. You know, I think my brother used to stream Cookie Clicker a lot. I think he also did the same thing like I'm doing now, where he would just have Cookie Clicker up. I think he usually had like friends in the call though. Please spice it up a little bit, you know? I'm just doing it by myself. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I just came, like, thought of that. I was like, oh yeah, I think that's why I think my brother has so many hours in Cookie Clickers, because he would stream it so often. Is why. Yeah, I'm just seeing the world politics and I so badly just want to make a tweet of like Greg Casar, AOC, like Bernie, all those people out campaigning for Kamala, and then like Kamala says anything about Israel-Palestine or immigration, and then just below it like the people campaign for her just go, God dang it, dude. Because I really feel like that's what's happening. Every time she talks about it, I think she's just losing more and more people. And like, she just says the same thing over and over again. Like, that's gonna change people's minds. Like, oh yes, the 50th time we'll do it. If I've learned anything, and also told people freaking right when the anti-Trump stuff started, like, you know, telling someone something for the 50th time won't work on them. You know, you kind of gotta talk about stuff that they care about and like and change your opinion if you want them to change. Crazy how that works, especially as a politician. Like, that's your job and you're failing miserably at your job. Like, she's just running like a Hillary Clinton type campaign. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I think the Senate races will be fine. To maybe Sherrod Brown loses. Which I did like how the one he freaking declared was false was the biological men in sports thing. Like, that was the one he declined. Like, that's literally their worst one. Like, that was a terrible ad for them to run. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, it still makes them look better, but, like, people didn't care about that to begin with. So, like, you should have done it on, like, well, I'd say immigration, but then they would just, I guess they'd already did with the most conservative immigration bill. Like, nice job, Democrat. That's what people want to hear. I'm pretty sure he voted to expand Medicare, too. Like, this man is, like, seems like a more progressive member. Like, you should know better, dude. Come on. Sucks. I hate it. It's so crazy to me too that like Walz was like one of those people who ran in gay marriage like when it wasn't popular, and like I think people's opinion of gay marriage started to change when like they would explain it on the national level when those people came into office. So like, well, and I think there's more light made of it. So like, the fact that he's the VP and doing nothing and just going along with the like false immigration claims is like insane. And like the border wall, like that's nuts. I really thought like he would stay the same as he was, but nope, he really hasn't. Like, and he really, I don't think he's talked about stuff he's done, which is what he should be doing. I think the only other time he did that, other than like before he was VP, was freaking the VP debate. That was it. Like, he's just been silent about what he's been doing ever since. And it's like, you should be talking about that. Why aren't you talking about progressive policies? It's insane, dude. Just do it. He did call Elon Musk a dipshit. So that was something that happened. Like, I think that's what people want from the Democrats, is like to do stuff like that, not what they're doing now. You know? And like, I noticed like people were like, the reception of it was really positive by doing that. Like, so I think people want to see that out of the Democrats, right? They want them to have some spine, you know? And like, not just be this weird, like, centrist, like, scared party, but like actually have a spine and do something. And like make some bold choices. And like, they just don't. And it sucks. I will say, if Trump, because I think, didn't Bench like think about a Trump victory? I might have on stream said it, because I know for sure I thought about it off stream, but yeah, if he wins, for sure 2026, maybe not 2026, I don't know if people would really recognize it. Well, actually, I think it still would be higher, right? Because like, Trump's not going to win the popular vote. Even if he wins the election, he's not going to win the popular vote. Hillary literally won the popular vote. Like, Trump's not doing it. So, yeah, just right off the bat, Trump's not winning the popular vote, which will basically guarantee, and I'm sure this is, like, including non-voters, too, like, over half the country does not like him. Just period. Over half the country does not like him. So I think that would bring out more people to vote 2026 if he won, right? On top of the leftists who are maybe disillusioned by Kamala. And then, like, yeah, some non-voters probably. And then I think in 2028, that would definitely be the best time to run a progressive candidate. which I don't think I think the Democrats will do anything in their power to not have a progressive candidate, but I think Trump's gonna ruin the country so badly that like a progressive candidate's just like the only option. Like I think even liberals are gonna go towards the progressive and become more radicalized towards progressive values, especially younger people too, because like if Trump wins, it's only gonna get worse. And I feel like Gen Z is pretty left-leaning already. So like if Trump wins, that's just gonna make Gen Alpha like even more left-leaning. Right? Like so I think then like 2028 would bring a progressive candidate. If they didn't institute a dictatorship in that time, which Trump's an idiot, so it's very possible in my eyes that he doesn't. Like, there's a non-zero chance he just doesn't institute a dictatorship at all. Even though, like, they're trying to, like, coordinate it and everything, too, but there's a non-zero chance he's so inept at it that it doesn't work. But again, though, like, I just don't think it'll work as well either, because, again, like, over half the population doesn't like him. Right? It's like, I feel like it's gonna be very hard for him to, like, rule with an iron fist. I guess, yeah, if he just has the military under him, like, it doesn't matter. But, like, yeah, I'm also curious how much of the military, like, likes Trump. I mean, I guess he just always wants to fund them, so I would think they would back him, but I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, in all honesty, if there was someone who would institute a dictatorship, like, he's probably the best one, because he'd be so bad at it. And also, like, this man already has had 2 assassination attempts, like, as being a presidential candidate. Like, this man's only gonna get more once he actually becomes a president. I guess another thing, too, like, would that call for, like, an overthrow of the government, too? Like, would that be possible? Again, I guess it would just depend on the military and all of this, but like, because I assume they would just go down the line of like Vance and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe that's a bit crazy, but I feel like that's a very possible like route too. Again, though, I think it would just matter about the military and how they would feel, because yeah, America kind of has the strongest military in the world, so probably gonna be very hard to overthrow that government, you know. This is when all of America's territories gain independence. Oh yeah, I think Trump also wants to destroy the filibuster, which unironically I think would make it so DC would become a state. I mean, I think you'd have to wait until a Democratic president is in office, because I think, yeah, they have to sign that. Or a supermajority in the Senate, which is not going to happen. But, like, yeah, it would be funny. Because I think Kamala also said she wanted to get rid of the filibuster. But I think DC becoming a state is actually very close to being done. Because the only reason it didn't pass was it was filibustered. Because it was on the ballot. And I think it got through the House or something like that. But yeah, it was filibustered. So yeah, if you get rid of the filibuster and then have a majority for both of them, then DC becomes a state, and you also get another Democratic representative and 2 senators. They also should just remove the cap on the House too. Like, it's stupid. Like, we're getting close to the point where we have 1 member. I guess we're not super close, but like we're 90 million away from having 1 representative represent 1 million people. And it's like, that's not enough. And like, big governments are fine. Like, governments with a lot of people, I feel like it's fine. I think like they did, I forget what exactly they did, but like they determined what would be the best number of senators, and it was like over 1,000. And it's like, that's fine. Especially for as big of a country as America is, like, yeah. 435 should honestly be like probably like Hungary probably has or something like that, right? Or like Romania, right? Like I don't think it should be America that's representing that, you know? Like America has that many. They should have way more. We're the third most populated country in the world. Like, I feel like the number of people who represent our government should reflect that, but it doesn't. I mean, I think we're like top 10, but like, still, I feel like 435 is still like very small. I think Cuba has more than America, which is crazy. Yeah, what they should do is get rid of the Senate and just make the House like the main body. I guess it would kind of be like Parliament then, but I don't think we could make that conversion. I do think like proportional voting should probably be a thing. So you give a chance for third parties, because that's why third parties don't really have a chance in America, is because winner take all. We're not proportional. Which, like, yeah, it brings out the extreme parties, but like, if as long as people just stay informed, like, it's fine. Which I guess, like, with how we are now, we aren't in a position to do that, but like, yeah, if you get the literacy rates up, like, and people were just like aware with what's going on in the world, then like I think it wouldn't be that big of an issue. The only problem is like we aren't at that point yet. It just sucks. Because people just vote on vibes for some reason, and it's just like, that's not why you should be voting for the president. It's just like on vibes, or like they just don't know how like tariffs work or something like that. It's like, great. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we were ever taught how tariffs work. So like, I feel like I get it. I think that's more a failure on the freaking school system than it is a freaking their fault. Because also, like, tariffs, you probably haven't heard about since, like, the Great Depression with the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act. That's probably, like, the only time you've heard of tariffs. Or, like, maybe, like, American Revolution time, because, like, they also kind of talk about, like, instituting tariffs around those times, but, like, that's probably really it. I can understand why people don't understand them. It's just, like, I wish people would just take the time to learn this stuff, you know? That'd be awesome. I'd very much enjoy it. I just so badly want to do that school assembly. It's just like, yeah, no, that guy is not gonna help you. And like I've said before, but I live in a more rural area. Obviously, it's more Republican. So like with that assembly, my whole point wouldn't be like to make anybody like left wing, right? Because like I know my audience. It's just to make them more left wing so they aren't like as insane. Like they just use their brain, you know? Like I feel like at this point, the people who say like they identify themselves as a Republican, but like they still very clearly think and use their brain. Like I don't think they're Republicans at this point, like anymore. I really don't. Yeah, like it's crazy how far gone they are, you know. I love yapping about this stuff over Cookie Clicker. Let me see the category actually. It's like I'm curious. How many people are there? Oops, I can't spell. How many people are here? Oh, there's a bit more. Okay. But yeah, no, mine very much stands out because I have a background. Well, someone has a face cam, but yeah, all the rest of them are just like the game. So like, yeah, mine definitely like stands out more. Oh, and that dude's German. Wow. Yeah, I want to sing like Ed's theme, but it's in German, and that's also a rap, and the direct translation doesn't work. It doesn't rhyme. So like, I'd probably learn German enough to where I could sing that and like rap it. Which also is another thing. Like, I think I honestly what I should do to make myself like have a better singing voice is rap. Because I notice my problem typically, like at least where I am now, is like not having the breath to like sing certain notes or something like that, or like I had to take a breath like in between notes and stuff like that, like while the person's still clearly singing. So like that's my issue, but I feel like if I did rap, that would help with it at least a little bit, because it would teach me like short breaths, how to take short breaths. And like keep going. Like obviously rap wouldn't like cover it entirely. Because like if I need to do in a singing voice, then like, well, that's not gonna help me that much, but it would, I think, teach me like the basics of like taking like short breaths and like how to do it in between stuff. So like I might learn rap for a little bit, like how to do rap. And then get back to the singing voice. I think I'll still work on the singing voice like stuff, right? But I think for like actually singing songs, I don't know if I'll do that. But like I might hum like notes, because I assume like even like humming notes, like you expand your vocal cords and like your vocal range just by doing that. So I feel like I might do that, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna sing songs like that, at least for right now. Yeah, I think rap would help with that a lot. It just sucks that like there's not really a lot of rap songs I like. Rap is like not a genre that I typically like. Like I like the flow of it, like, right, and like the general like style of it. Just feel like a lot of times it's not done well. At least in my opinion. I just feel like it's not done well. Like that's just my opinion, you know? It's just how I feel personally. I think the thing is also like rap is like the best one to just like also like send a message, right? And like I feel like sometimes too like they don't send good messages. That's the thing when I make songs though, they're definitely gonna have a message to them. I'm not sure, because like I want them to be like, you know, deep and like actually like sound good, like written out. Like I don't want them to be on the nose. But that might just be the case, because I've also learned I'm very bad at interpreting lyrics. I'm so bad at it. Like, yeah, maybe it's just because like I haven't done it that much, but like, yeah, it sucks. I'm just so bad at it, man. And like, my friend told me like, oh, like, you know, it's not necessarily like what they wanted, it's how you feel, but like, I do feel like I still want that a little bit though, of like, you know, figuring out like what the person actually meant, because then I feel like that will actually make me like be able to interpret stuff easier. Like it teaches me how to interpret that stuff a little bit more. So right now I'm real bad at it. I could do like base level, being like, oh yeah, that literally means that. And that's as far as it gets pretty much. Yeah, it's not great. It is very bad. Yeah, I think also with Ed's theme, like that rap is like not an easy rap also. Like that's probably like an end goal type thing, is like to do that, because like I'd have to obviously learn rap and then also German. And like at least enough German to where I feel comfortable saying the lyrics. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it would just be a lot easier if I knew German. So then I could like rap it a lot easier. Because also like just look at the lyrics, I don't think it's gonna help me, right? Like I can make the same noises maybe, but I should probably understand how the language works and then do it. I could do like Duolingo streams probably. Yeah, the best way is probably like to watch media with that stuff. I think Tekken would probably be great with that if I paid attention to what they were saying, because it has the subtitles already in there. But yeah, my problem is like I just don't want to watch Japanese media. I guess I watch Hololive clips, but like, yeah, I guess I'm just not really in like learning Japanese mode, you know? Because I just want to take the clip for what it is. Yeah, it would be nice to know Japanese, and I wouldn't have to like actively like look at the screen the whole time. Like I'm worried to like click off and like look for another video or something like that, because like I need to read the subtitles the entire time so I know what they're talking about. And yeah, it would be nice if I could get to the point where I could also do that, but in Japanese. It's only in Japanese, like from what I've gathered just by listening naturally, it seems like it's like flipped how the sentence structure works. So like the subject is usually like last, right? Like the person or thing is talking about. And then like the action is in front of it. That's what I've kind of gathered from Japanese. Like I think that's the main thing I get from Japanese anyway. Yeah, I should look at that stuff, because I think Japanese actually isn't that hard to like, as a language to speak, it's not bad, but I think to read it, it's not easy. Because there's like thousands of kanji, isn't there? Let me look up like easiest languages to learn. Okay, Germanic languages and Romance language, that makes sense. that makes sense. Apparently I heard like French is really hard. Although it has 8th on French for easiest. Well, that's for English speakers. Yeah, because I guess you already have the sounds right down, basically. I just want to see in the world, though. On the web. Okay, you got rid of it. Never mind. This has 17 easiest. Yeah, I like how they're just all European. Oh, Indonesian's on there. Malay, Swahili, Tagalog, Africans. Wow, Japanese isn't even on there. There were 17 of them. Japanese was not one of them. Oh, I didn't realize in Indonesian, just to make a singular word plural, you just say it again. Isn't that in the Pure Saija too? Whatever you say it, I forget. I'd have to hear the course again to remember to say it, but I'm pretty sure I say appa appa, doesn't she? I should have picked up on that and I didn't. Yeah, I think she says appa appa in it, and I didn't pick that up. Well, I guess like how would I, you know, like without having any of the prior knowledge. Doesn't it say Balik Balik also? Something like that. Yeah, if I didn't have the prior knowledge, I feel like it's fair actually for me not to know that, but I didn't know that. You just say it again for it to be plural. At least a singular word. It's funny because like I feel like with America, like it's always like, oh yeah, Spanish, second language, Spanish. I have no desire to learn Spanish. None. Like there's a lot of languages I have like some interest in, like Spanish I have no interest in. I don't know what it is, like I just have no interest in Spanish. Same Portuguese, I just have no interest. The ones I have is like Japanese, German, like Indonesian, which I'm sure 2 of those are related for a reason. But yeah, like it's more those. French was another one. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. It just doesn't interest me as much, I guess. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just sitting here now. What song's playing right now? Oh, it's still this one. 5 minutes. Yeah, what are the other ones on this? I like how I literally just stopped carrying once I hit the golden cookie. Yeah, Dutch is like very similar. Right? Yeah. Like some words in Dutch are just the exact same. Yeah, Dutch is very similar. It would make sense that English is similar to Norwegian, right? Because didn't the Vikings come over and colonize the British Isles, right? Or did they fail? I can't remember. Was William the Conqueror Norwegian? Hang on. William the Conqueror. Oh, he's French. Never mind. First Norman king. The Normans. Normans in England. Norman conquest. It is weird it's a Germanic language then, right? When did English become adopted? When was English invented? The 5th century AD. With the arrival of 3 Germanic tribes invaded Britain during the 5th century AD. The Angles, the Saxons, the Jutes. Okay, so it did originate in Germany. By Anglo-Saxons. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I should stop coughing because I think I'm doing the havoc coughs. I need to stop that. I feel like I've made my throat sore a lot though when I'm singing, which is, I'm pretty sure is not great because I think that kills your vocal cords. I think I need to stop that too. That's another thing I need to be wary about. I wish I could play an instrument. There's so much such like stuff I wish I could do. It's just I can't. Like I just really think like this would be the perfect job for me, which is like why I want to focus on this. And even like if I go to college, like I still want to like invest. If I were to get a job or something like that, like invest all my money into this. Because like I do think this is my dream job. It's just unfortunate that like the best way you grow really is like edited content. And I hate video editing, I've learned. So like I think my brother still hasn't gotten back to me. I think he just straight up blew. I don't know what happened with that, but he just didn't respond after the thing I said. I don't know why. It's very weird. Ugh, yeah, I just hate video editing. It's like I just don't really know how to grow. Like obviously it's like to stand out in some way, but I don't know how. Is the thing. Especially when you have no money, right? And you have no chat. Like it's really hard to try and come up with something. And like also I don't really have anyone like I hang out with either, or like one person. And that also makes it difficult, because then you can't really do anything with that either. So you have to do it by yourself then as well. Like, it's so hard to do. Like, I was thinking of like reading Reddit stories, because people seem to really like that. And like if I were to do like a YouTube short or something, like it probably wouldn't be that long. You know? Like, I give a general overview of the story, and then I give my thoughts, and then that's it. I don't know if that would fit all fit in under a minute. Maybe that's like a TikTok thing. I post all this to like TikTok. Yeah, I think you can get like 3 minutes on TikTok. I think you can put 16:9 videos on like Blue Sky and Twitter. I think you can. Maybe look into that. Yeah, Blue Sky has to be under a minute. I think same with Twitter, because I don't have, like, I'm not verified. I could be wrong on that. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I do know they really are advertising it, though, like, when I was looking into it, like, they really advertised me to get freaking, like, Twitter Blue or whatever. I'm like, no. Screw you. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be honest, like, I always get this one, but like, I never use any of this stuff. I don't know why. I do. Well, I'll use diminished ineptitude sometimes, but like, and then like combo it, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really do anything with that. Yeah, I feel like I was doing something interesting with like the family units only challenge. The only thing is like it was still a normal. It wasn't hard. Which I feel like people then would like question if it's really a challenge, but it's more just like a restriction I put on myself more than like an actual like calling it a challenge. It was like a restriction. No male units. It's weird though, because I feel like Engage on normal, like, it's actually like a lot harder than like, especially 3 houses. 3 houses is like a breeze to go through. Like, Byleth is so broken that like I could just steamroll everything. Like, I think even with the all-female units, once I got past the first level, like, it was pretty much smooth sailing. Even with only female units. And I think I had like 2 or 3 that basically did nothing. Because they did like no damage. Like, I think Ingrid was one, and I think there was another one. It might have been Bernie. Someone like that. Just did 0 damage. It was like all Leone and Byleth. The whole time. Obviously, Marianne was great for... Oh no, it was Hilda. That's what it was. Hilda, when she became a dancer, she did like no damage. I'm pretty sure. But like... Yeah, Marianne did great, and Lysithea did too. Like... Yeah, there was a few of them that really didn't do a whole lot. You know? Yeah, I think I also made for Engage, I would only use female emblems too. Because it was that. Yeah, it really wasn't a challenge because I still put on normal. Although I think I was losing a couple of times in Engage. Because yeah, Engage, like, you still have to like think a little bit on normal. Again, with 3 houses, like, I didn't really have to think. I just moved them forward. And then I just won. Yeah, even on like normal and Engage, you still have to like think about your moves. And like back people up and stuff. Like, I don't even think it's like really the brake system that does it. Maybe a little bit, but like I don't even think it's really that. Like, I think they just made the unit stronger, like even on normal. Again, I think just make it to the point where like you can, like you still have, like you have to think at least a little bit. You can't just like go forward. Because I think Awakening through 3 houses, you could just do that. I'm not sure how Echoes was, but I think with Awakening, Fates, and 3 houses, you could just do that. And it was fine. For the most part. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, because even like Felicia normal, like you... That's how you would make Felicia like way over leveled. It's just on that like first like revelation level, like in the maze, you would just make it so Felicia gets like all the kills. Or Jacob, I guess, if you play female Corrin. You just make it so they get all the kills, and then like, then they're actually like very useful as units and like very overpowered at their level. And like that's all you have to do. You just have to do that level. Like I think even like the one where you make your decision, you have to kill like the 2 like generals or whatever to win. Like I think you don't even have to do that with Felicia. You just have to do only the maze level, and then as long as Felicia gets like most of the kills, like she's like freaking broken for the rest of the freaking game. I mean, I did notice that though. I had to think a little bit to like get her to get all the kills like without dying, but yeah, it was weird though, because I feel like the first few times I was doing that strat, like it didn't happen, and then now it seems like recently it is. So I don't know. Maybe because I was actually thinking in those earlier times, I just didn't realize it. Very possible. I feel a yawn coming. Oh wait, no, it's a burp. It's not a yawn. Never mind. Yeah, I should do like Sporkle quizzes or something. Especially my Sunday streams, because like I need to do something on those. I can't just like sit there and talk for like 2.5 hours. That's way too much. Or like at least have a game going on if I'm going to do that. Like I feel like with Wednesday, like my Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday streams, it's fine. Especially if I start a half hour later than I usually do. I say usually, at this point I am starting at 8, but like the ones that go on for an hour, like I think that's fine. If like I just pull up Clicky Clicker and just talk about stuff. Maybe not do it like every time. But like I think for my Sunday streams I definitely can't do that. I have to figure something out. And again, I think I also should just be like more active on like YouTube and Twitch stuff, like being in people's chats. It's just a lot, like going to a person's stream, you know, and like actively engaging. Like I feel like I definitely have to be on my computer for that to happen. Like I can't be on my phone and do that. I'll be too tempted to do other stuff, but I feel like if I'm at my computer, then like I feel like I'm locked in there, you know? It's very hard for me to leave. So yeah, I did see that I've made like they posted like a album of like Eurobeat covers, which is pretty neat. It was for the racing, because obviously Initial D is what I'm assuming the inspiration was for that, right? So that's why they did Eurobeat. I was gonna say, I'm surprised they didn't do Carbonate Love. That already is Eurobeat, you idiot. Nice job, me. Yeah, that was pretty neat. I definitely noticed to say my name in some of the clips. That one being there. And he also, Chikutaku, Ame's song was in there. Yeah, I'm assuming like, I forget their name, isn't it Turbo or something like that? But yeah, assuming the ones they already did, they just didn't put in the album, which I feel like kind of sucks, because Reflect was one that was made, right? And they didn't seem like they put that in the album, but I don't know if they released them all as individuals, or if it's just like the album's all one thing. I'm kind of hoping they're like released as individual tracks, if they're not already, because like I might add a few of those to my playlist. if they're individuals. Yeah, if they're not, then like that's not great. And Rez, one of the Clippers, was a part of that too. That's kind of neat. Let me look at that. I don't think I'm subbed to the Hall of English channel. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm actually not followed like half of the Yen girls. I guess it's just because like I don't want to go out my way to do it is the thing. Yeah, so I'm looking at this on my phone if you're wondering. Just have yeah, no, it seems like it's just the album. Unless maybe the dude who made it made all the individual ones, Turbo. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, it did seem like you had to buy it or something. Like it was an album you had to buy. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I would have for sure added a few of those, but it seems like it was not meant to be. Also, I hope I didn't miss a golden cookie doing that. I was looking up every once in a while, but I assume since that one showed up, I don't think I did, but yeah, I would have added a few of those in my playlist. Listen, I have like 8 versions of Lost Thoughts alone in my playlist. It's fine. I'm no stranger to adding multiple versions of a song into it. I have like 2 versions of Living La Vida Loca. And it's not the original. It's freaking the metal cover by Jonathan Young, and then it's a mashup of when Bae and Iris sing in karaoke. I love the thing with my playlist is like most songs like aren't even the originals. I think it's my favorite part about the playlist. Is like they're all like covers or like mashups or something like that, right? Like they're never like the original songs. I think it was just because like the restriction I put on early on, which was like I only did video game songs. But even then though, like I didn't put in like the original video game songs. It was usually covers I would listen to. So like, yeah, I don't know. I could never put in the original, which I think is why like the copyright free list is so much smaller, is because like, yeah, I don't really have any like actual video game songs or like original songs in there. So that's why it's so much smaller in comparison. Or like all of them were Smash Ultimate songs, and then Nintendo doesn't like that, so then they bonk a few channels. And then all of a sudden I have 40 videos that aren't available anymore, which is awesome. I just will never understand that copyright decision. Like, again, it makes sense if you have the music already up, right? But you just aren't posting it, so like, they're literally only doing you a service by doing that. If you just copyright and claim the video, you get money off of it. Like, I don't get it. They're just re-uploading the music. That's all they're doing. And like, yeah, if you just claim it, then like, hey, guess what? You get the money off of it. It's really not that hard, because I doubt those people are posting that stuff on YouTube for money. I assume they're doing it because they like the song like many other people, and many people would want to listen to it. So that's why. Like, that's just one Japanese thing. And like, Japanese corporate stuff, I just don't understand. I mean, the corporate world in general, I don't understand. Just going through like, in English, you got like an employer brought in, and just like how that environment works, and like I just don't understand that environment. I just think it's good. But yeah, especially Japanese like corporate stuff. I don't get it. Like I really don't. I think it's the one thing I'll disagree about the most with Japan. I will say, I feel like the clip comments though, there have been some people there getting a little wild. like, you know, we need to like chill out a little bit, you know? Like there was one where the clip with Bibu winning and GG in second, and then one was talking about like how Bibu had like a lot of handicaps, and she still won, and like then below it someone just replied like and still be GG or something like that, and then someone just got really upset about them. It's like, oh, why? How about we don't do that and just freaking like we just support neither? And it's like, okay, dude, chill out. Like that one, I think I like out ratioed the other one, which is crazy to me. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like they just threw in like a kind of just like nothing remark of just being like, and still lost. Like I don't. What was your point there? Yeah, like I don't understand. Oh, I missed it because I thought it was over. Shoot. I want to scratch my head. Like yeah, that was the one I was like, that really wasn't that big of a deal. And like they got ratioed, and it was like that person ratioed the other one. I'm just like, okay. And then there was another one where Kanade was playing GTA with the Franklin Lamar one, and like I'm a white guy, I'm gonna say it, so you know, maybe take my opinion with a grain of salt, but like, yeah, they were just talking. It was at the end of that mission with Franklin Lamar at the beginning of the story mode. And what people wanted her to say was the N-word. They thought, because I think Miko said it, like repeated it, but yeah, they want Kanade to say it, but she didn't. And then people just had a problem with her saying like they're rap battling, which I mean, yeah, they weren't. And then like someone brought up that it was racist. And then they brought up the point like if you saw two Japanese people talking, and would you say they're speaking anime? Which is like, I don't like, I feel like it's different in that case because she speaks Japanese Korean. She doesn't speak English, at least that well. Comparatively to the other Japanese like idols, like she speaks it very well. But I think even still, like it's only like it's still a novice level. So I feel like it's different because it's a language barrier, right? And of just saying like, oh, racism, like I think it's a little different. And they also were saying like Lamar seemed like a little harmonic with how he was talking to, so I could definitely play a little like an aspect in it. Not the dude who said it was racist, but there was another reply that said that. And like, yeah, I don't think it was racist. I think it's just like not knowing. Well, I guess yeah, like racism, sexism, all that is ignorance in a way. But yeah, obviously they all have negative connotations to them. So like, I guess yeah, it's a lot harder to throw out that stuff. Another thing was the Yakuza 3 line and like Bay's reaction to it and like not wanting to say it. With like, I don't want to date black people. Like I could never see myself dating a black person or something like that. And then people were like, oh yeah, it's like a preference kind of thing. Which I will kind of switch the flip on with that one because I think that one was more geared towards that. Like it was, because I think Yakuza is like, isn't it like left leaning like that, like the Yakuza games? Yakuza like political messaging, right? Because I think it had like Yakuza politics. Oh wait, that's gonna be the actual Yakuza game series. Let me go to Reddit real quick. Um, I'm just seeing. Some shady politician or cop. So there's Yakuza politics. Yeah. Like, I just am curious about this. Make jabs at the American police system. Yeah, gay sex. Yeah, I don't know what discussion board this is. I think it's a freaking alt-right discussion board, so I don't really want to stand here for that long, but... Yeah, Steam was not very helpful. Like, I just think there's a more left-leaning... Anyway, because I was just getting to a point of the black comment. Like, I think that was more geared towards it's supposed to be like a racist line than like a preference line. Like, I think that's also different and like determining if it's racist or not as intention. Like, I guess like, yeah, it's still like prejudice or whatever, and like it's also very subjective, you know, because like some people like tolerate it more or less, so it's also subjective. But for me, I think what matters a lot is intent, and I don't think that's what Kennedy was intending on doing, was being racist. She just kind of did a hasty generalization, you know, and also like not being able to speak English that well, like also that. Saying that one was different than the Yakuza line. I think also we just kind of live in a world where like I wish I could say like, oh, like you're just saying you don't want to date a black person, it's just like preference. Like I wish we could be in that world, but we aren't there yet, unfortunately. In fact, I don't think we will in our lifetime, to be honest. It's unfortunate, really. I'm already over an hour, which is kind of crazy. Oh, get this ad out of here. God, jeez. Play that one. Oh, God. Okay, that one's playing now, I guess. That was not the one I clicked on, but... I hit the next button, like next video button on accident, so that's what's playing now. Yeah, I'm just seeing like if anybody's streaming that I'd want to raid. I think I just need to be active in people's chats. I think that's also why I'm like trying to find like smaller channels too that I'd be interested in watching. It's just from like the covers of them, man. It's, I don't know, it's just like I don't want to watch them. Because like I want to find like that one person that's like really low down there, you know, but I think it's just weird because like, yeah, I'm so political. Like that's what's happening is like I'm so political, and then also freaking I'm still technically a child. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like I think once I turn 18, like I definitely will be a lot more open to that. But yeah, I think for now it's different. Yeah. That's how I feel anyway. Here's a golden cookie. Oh god. You just keep clicking it. I can get a shipment. Wow. Oop. And 10 of these. Yeah. I think that's why I'm so like hesitant to the idea then. It's just because of that. That's the main reason. I wish I could also play New Mario Party. I just don't have money. I think I did play Superstars when the day it came out. Because I was thinking Engage was the first game I did that with, but I think it was Superstars. Either it was like the next stream I had the opportunity to. It might have been that, but I'm pretty sure I bought Superstars like right around when it came out. So yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense that a lot of VTubers also have ASMR stuff, right? That makes sense. I didn't really think about that, but that makes a lot of sense. I feel like also for me, like I don't care about the 18 plus stuff because I feel like maturity wise, I feel like I'm way over 18. Like I'm fine, I qualify for that, you know. I feel like it's different. Like just because physically I'm not old enough, like it doesn't mean mentally I can handle it, right? I mean, I watch Hololive clips and like Marine clips. Like, I said Marine weird, but it's Marine. Why can't I say it now? It sounds so natural when they say it. I guess they are Japanese. But like, yeah, I feel like English say Marine because it's Marine, right? In English, but it's Marine in like Japanese pronunciation. It's like really weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. They don't have like what game they're streaming. That's interesting. But I think that's the other thing too, is like none of them play like a game that like I play a lot. It's another thing. But yeah, I also don't play that many games, to be fair. Like, especially with now, like I'm zooming out more, like, yeah, I don't play like any games. Like, compared to other people in my school, like, yeah, probably, but like, now, nah, I don't. I sure don't. Yeah. I'm just scrolling through just to see if there's like someone I'd want to watch afterwards. It's just, again, like it's so hard because like I feel like I'd want to form a relationship, but again, it's like me being political is probably a big turn off, and then I'm not an adult, which I'm sure like most people who are streaming are an adult, which is like the big difference, right? Like that would make sense. I think I forgot a few because now all of a sudden I'm opening some other ones and it's like, oh hey, by the way, here's some people with double-digit viewers. It's like, where were they at the top of the list? Unless it restarted. I don't think it did though. It also sucks because like this isn't in any order. Well, I think it is kind of by viewers, but like yeah, then it just went from 0 to 95 again. Like I don't know what happened with that one. I also probably missed a golden cookie while I've been scrolling through it because I have not been paying attention. Hey, at least you have a visual, you know, on top of the music, if it's still playing. It's playing. Wow, it ran into it again. Hang on, let me help you out there. Hopefully you didn't get Zangief Steam already. I mean, that's the thing though, like you just have to like be playing like the right games, you know? Because I think Ellie got rated when she was playing Subnautica, right? By Vettel. I think that's what Ellie was doing, was playing Subnautica. Which, yeah, obviously Vettel really likes Subnautica, from what I remember. When I was watching him, he likes Subnautica. That was a great voice crack. A pristine one. You know? Yeah, there's so many, though. Hey, God. Like, there's so many VTubers. I mean, yeah, I think now I'm getting PNG tubers as well, but like, God. It's still going. It's crazy. I saw it before, like, I was looking at, oh, did it end now? Okay, there we go. Because I was going to say, like, I saw it before, like, I scrolled to the end of it. I didn't realize I scrolled down this much, apparently. Or there's just more stream at this time. I'm assuming that's the case. I wish they told you how long they were streaming on this page. I feel like that's very important. Just to know, like, if they would be still going or not. Like, what's the chance of them still going? Like, I feel like that's very important. Yeah, I would not know. I still really haven't looked over at the game, so I probably missed another golden cookie if it's happened. I think it's probably too short of a time frame, though. I think we're good. Another thing with this though is like I would often see like somebody's like, oh, I'd want to watch them, and then like they said that different language, and I'm like, dang it, okay, never mind. Yeah, because like I can't really interact with the game. And again, my main thing is politics. Like that's my main in, and we start talking, or just complex stuff in general. I think that requires a lot of thoughts, you know. I think there's also that. Let me see if okay, I think they're a YouTube streamer because they have a chat that's moving at least a little bit. I think they're actually one who gets more views on their YouTube, which is interesting. The last half hour is just me looking at VTubers that have like one view. Yeah, that's what this one is. Oh yeah, Carla, does she have a VTuber model? Carla? I feel like she does, right? I mean, obviously she's not using it now, but yeah, I think she does. What is this order where the viewers are now? I'm just realizing, what is this? Oh, I'm back at the top. That's why. That's why all of these people have a lot of views. That would make sense because I'm back at the top. Did not even realize that. Whoops. I don't know what if I want to get into FPS games because like I feel like I had a toxic mindset from it, and then also like it's not great for my wrist. You know, like that's another reason. I probably just would rather not be involved with that. And just like not. I'd rather not. Like I did have fun with FPS games when I played them, but I also rage a lot. It's not great. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people who do collabs too. Like, who have very few views. I mean, I guess, to be fair, my brother was one of those too. He would shoot like Among Us and stuff, but I think he even got like 10 viewers at a time. But I think it's because he had a bigger online friend group, so like they would also watch his streams. Which, like, yeah, that's what you need. The problem is, like, I don't play any online games like a voice chat or anything like that, or like MMOs. So like it's really hard for me to find new people on the internet. I basically would probably have to join like one of those like Steam communities, I think, at this point. That's the only way. Even then though, man, I don't know. Like a subreddit, even then I think like those sometimes can be crazy. Yeah, maybe I should join like people's fan discords too. Just like I can make connections. Because like I only talk to like one person. Like I probably should expand my horizons a little bit. Because then like, yeah, if they want to watch my stream, then that's pretty neat. You know? Obviously I wouldn't like start with that, but yeah, I would do something like that. Like, yeah, even like in the VTuber section, you're just buried. I'm sure like a lot of the games that they're playing, like, yeah, a lot of people play those. Isn't that a thing? Although I've noticed I've not shown them in the VTuber section, even though like I think PNG Tuber showed up for those people. That's weird. Because I think I saw someone who only had 2 things, and it was, I think, their language and or PNG Tuber, and they showed up. That's weird that I didn't. Because like I don't want to throw VTuber in the tag, because like I'm technically not. I mean, are PNG Tubers VTubers? Like, I'm gonna look that up. Like, oh, they're 100%. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Oh god. Yeah, they also like downplay your devotion to streaming. Yeah, it seems like it's either like there's like no discrimination on it, or you're seen as like not putting in as much work. Which again, I think like, yeah, that is kind of stupid, but that do be what people's minds do. I mean, like, yeah, I guess you can say that with mine, right? Because I do the same thing over and over again, and like I don't do anything, but like I'm thinking of stuff, man. It's just hard because like my circumstances don't make it the easiest. Maybe a stream idea I can do, and maybe I can do it for Sundays. Like have ChatGPT like give me some stream ideas and like actually follow through on them. I could try that. Like maybe for like a couple minutes, and then like seeing if I like it or not. You know, and then we like do another one. I think that could be fun, because I think that's a good use for AI. Is like doing that, because I think AI is like fine if you use it as like a guideline or something like that, right? Like I feel like for writing like song lyrics, I feel like it's fine if you use that as like a base or like get ideas. But like, yeah, you should go back in and change it and like make it your own. You shouldn't just like copy and paste it. That I feel like is when it's a bad use of it. But I think if you use it to like get ideas and generate ideas, like then that's fine. In that circumstance anyway. Because like it can write some pretty decent like lyrics. Or like at least give you some ideas, even if it's not necessarily good, right? It can get your brain like more into that direction. I'm just very bad at explaining things, so I feel like it wouldn't give me what I want. But I feel like that'd just be more of a me issue than it would be the AI issue. I'm very bad at explaining my feelings. Because like I always bring up like how I always yawn on stream, but like yeah, I think that's just my body saying I'm tired. But like to me it never like I don't feel tired. I don't feel to the point where I would say I'm tired, but like I think I am tired. It's just like I don't see me yawning as me being tired. Like I guess like my eyes have to start like feeling heavy for me to be like, okay, I'm tired. Which is probably not great if I want a sleep schedule. You know, I feel like I'd be one of those people who stream for like 10 hours straight with an attitude like that, but we'll see. Not great. Like, yeah, I think if I start yawning, then I should be like, oh yeah, I'm tired. Oh hey, a yawn's coming. I knew with me talking about it was gonna happen. I freaking knew it. There's another one. I'm not gonna know what those in a minute. Yeah. I should probably end. I should probably end stream. Yeah. I guess another thing too, I think with the PG tubers, just one real quick thing. Like they also probably don't have like stream overlays as much either. I think some do, some don't, right? And like I think that could also add to it. Like mine, I'm like that, right? But like I don't like doing that stuff. That's a difference. And when I don't like doing stuff, like I don't do it. You know? Like I don't like doing it, then I'm not gonna do it. Or like do the bare minimum, right? Which is why like I'm probably gonna commission someone to make it. Because I think $100 would probably be enough to make a stream overlay. Maybe I'm underselling it, but like I feel like it can't be that much, you know, to make a stream overlay. Especially if some VTuber models can even cost like 100. Like, I mean, again, it's like bare bones, super simple, can be 100, but like I think a stream overlay for like 100 would be fine. I'm probably just gonna like DM the people on Twitter who followed me and said they can make stream overlays and just see an asking price. Or maybe some of their other work. And then, yeah, work on that. I would be surprised if anyone was over 100. I'll be completely honest. I guess I could also ask them if they even would want to be compensated in the first place. I assume they would be, right? But like, you know, you never know. They might do it for free. And like, I don't want to like undersell it, right? But it's like, if that's what they want, what they believe in. Because like my friend is that way. Like they would want to do stuff for the art and like the love of it. They don't want to do it for the money. You know? So like, someone could be like that. I don't want to like assume otherwise. Yeah, if they want to be compensated, I'll compensate them as long as it's not over 100. Like, I'd rather not spend all my money on that, but if I have to, I have to, you know. I'll take a decent stream overlay. I think that would be a good investment. Yeah, the only weird thing is probably gonna be like clickbaiting the PNG tuber to make it make sense with the whole thing, right? I can maybe see also if they'd be willing to just take the original image I had of it and just remove the background of it, because I know the Liam I have showing is still very janky. Like there's some pixels of it that are like that weren't taken out and like some that were, so like it looks real bad if you like look real closely at it. So I might also ask them if, because like that's something that would probably take like 5 minutes. I just send them the picture and then they just do it and then they're done. I just don't want to pay a subscription service for Photoshop when I'm only going to use it probably for a background remover, you know? I don't think that's worth it. Especially I think it's like $20 a month or something like that. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I can also ask them if they do that if they're asking prices pretty low, which I think it would be again, because it's just a stream overlay. I'm sure that wouldn't take the longest time ever. And yeah, I mean, I think half the people that follow me are people who are like graphic designers and like do stuff for Twitch, like for upcoming Twitch streamers. So I would just have to weigh out my options, you know, and just see. Yeah, I should probably end it. I'm at an hour and a half. So yeah, you know, I'll wait till the end of this frenzy, and then I'll start yapping about something else on there. And then I'm gone again, but we'll see. Who knows? Also, I'm sure most people who have a VTuber or PNG tuber, well, I think just content creators in general have like ADHD or like are neurodivergent in some way. I would not be surprised. Because I'm just looking at the ones that have ADHD tags in them. Like, I'm not saying like that's a useless tag to put in, like obviously it's important, but I'm just saying like it wouldn't surprise me if every content creator was neurodivergent in some way. Yeah, anyway. Just do this stuff. I like how now the screen's probably only gonna be for this. I mean, until I have a chat, and then it won't be. And then I have to say an outro again. God dang it. Like, yeah, this is like the one benefit from not having chat. Like, I basically don't have to say an outro because like it's just this. It's on the screen and also in the description for VOD watchers. But yeah, I guess actually because like this is only for VOD watchers, which they can just see in the description. And like they're already aware of the VOD channel. So like this doesn't even help. Because this is for like Twitch viewers, so now I'm realizing, oh god dang it. Man. Sucks. God dang it, dude. I'll freaking see a Sunday. Yeah, maybe I do that ChatGPT idea. You know what, I'll write it down now before I end stream, just so I remember. I think I did have like a video ideas, like when I first started out content creation. I had like that like video ideas type of thing, but like maybe like stream ideas. Just like ChatGPT decides. Like we'll just have that as one. I'll just keep that on my second monitor so I don't forget. Yeah. So I'll see you Sunday then. So see you then. Goodbye.